tell us what the COSBOA Perspective Report is, just to sort of by way of introducing that.
Okay, well, it's basically a deep. I don't want to use paraphrase the CEO who said this yesterday, but it's a deep dive into what's happening in small business at the moment. It's a report that was commissioned by COSBOA, sponsored by the Commonwealth Bank, and COSBOA's got about 40 members, organisations who are members, who in turn have hundreds of thousands of small businesses who employ literally millions of people. So there was a lot of insight. There's a huge pool of information, and this is like the human data that comes out of small business. The banks have got their metadata and they know what's happening, through their transactional terminals and through their PDAs and things. But this was about the human data, and so the things that were found is that there's, and I think you've got a slide.
Just before you go to that, just so people understand, it's the Council of Small Business Organisations. So COSBOA is getting input. Obviously from commercial finance brokers. I think the last time I looked, like there's the News Agents Association, and I mean, what's just give us a bit of a spattering of the sorts of small business associations that are in there.
Okay, so the Pharmacy Guild is obviously a very large and prominent one. The Australian Hairdressing Council, the association which represents, or the Master Grocers Association, the association which represents news agents. In fact, there's two that represent news agents. There's those who the national retailers and the booksellers. There's all sorts of organisations which form part of COSBOA.
So the various industry representations.
Various industry. Virtually every industry that makes up small business is represented at COSBOA or through COSBOA. And so you've got the Business Council, the BCA, which represents Telstra, Qantas, the major companies. COSBOA is the small business equivalent.